Saturday night at Vapor up in Saratoga, it is the second annual Bachelor Auction to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And Marianne is in here. Then we're going to meet some of the bachelors in a second. But Marianne joins us. Obviously, you're excited. This is the second time we're doing this, and there's been a lot of buzz generated for this event.
There has been a lot of buzz. This is not just for single women. I know some of the bachelors are going to be mad at me for saying this, but it is a great night out, a girls' night out, a night for couples, good people watching. And if I were a guy, I think I'd be there because there's only 18 guys up for bid and hundreds of women.
That's a good point.
Chances are pretty good, guys. I don't know.
That's a great point. There's going to be a lot of women that are going to be going home unhappy, but they shouldn't have to go home unhappy and alone.
That's right. That's right.
They might still not feel happy, but they can go home with someone.
All right, so the way this works is you said you got 18 guys ranging from 21 to 60.
This is great.
All the guys have developed what you call a date package. So they're not just getting the guys, they're getting the whole deal, right?
Exactly. And these guys, let me talk them up a little bit. They have done all the work themselves. So they have gone out and bought these dates, planned the dates from hiking to dinner and a show to Adirondack ropes course, those types of things. So they've developed that, and the women will take that home that night.
Now, does it cost anything to show up at the event?
It does.
Okay.
Yep. We have VIP, which allows you 1 hour meet and greet with the guys before. Those tickets are on sale today only for $30. And then just to come to the auction only is $20. And that allows you to just be there and to watch the event and to bid, obviously, too.
Gotcha.
But if I was going, I would say go for the first hour to see if these guys are compatible or not.
That's a nice idea,
with them.
too.
Yeah.
You can get to know them a little bit and then spend your money wisely.
Exactly.
So did you have 18 guys at the first one last year?
I think we had about 16, but about the same range. We didn't have the age range that we have this year. That was one of the more constructive criticism that we received from last year. To have some more mature gentlemen.
Well, I don't know what you're doing with Dan Rossi.
Here he is. He's back.
All right, so this is funny.
Wait,
okay?
how do they get tickets before we move on to him? How can they get tickets and
we
buy
have
them
history with one of the guys in here. This is going to be fun. Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, how do we get involved?
If you can go to our Facebook page, it's AFSP Bachelor Auction after Facebook.com, and we have a link right to tickets there. They're available online. And if you don't have Facebook, you can email us. It's bachelors4acause@gmail.com.
Now, I want to also give a shout out to Amanda Taylor,
Please.
who's a friend of the show. I actually found out about this because of her blog at timesunion.com. We're very close to Christy Gustafson Barletti, and because of what the KGB does at timesunion.com, I like go on and I check out what everything that Amanda Taylor does, and she's got a lot of fun stuff. She's going to be your MC for the night on Saturday, right?
She is, and she makes the event so fun for everyone, especially for the guys, kind of ease their jitters a little bit while they're on stage too. So.
Well, this is
this is great. Saturday night,
really
Vapor, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock is the auction.
All right, let's start with one of our bachelors. Let's start with Sal, all right? Sal, step on up to the mic. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hey.
Good. Now, Sal, you're 26 years old.
26, yep, that's right.
And you are single, right?
I am single, yeah.
Now, let me ask you, because Chrissy
Give
and
it to me, Brian. What do you got?
Chrissy and I have done these contests where, we've set people up, bachelors with bachelorettes, and on paper, they're always like, yeah, I'm really looking to settle down. I'm really looking to commit. Are you looking for a night of fun, or are you really seriously looking, possibly, if it's the right woman, a future here?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm looking for both. I've been out there single for a while, had my days partying and having fun, but, I'm pretty much getting to that time where might be looking for somebody, ready to settle down.
Yep.
Serious, yeah. But also at the same time, let's have some fun. It's going to be a great
You're
night.
like my perfect guy. He likes soccer, music, fine
Chrissy,
wine, good pasta,
after this,
and
we
laughter.
can go get some coffee and,
Buy a ticket first, please.
Yeah, we'll pick somebody up together.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little secret or two about Chrissy once we get off the air. So,
But like soccer, music, this guy's got everything. I like it.
So good. So I like what you're all about. I mean, you definitely you got a lot of good things going. What would be like if you were to throw a number out there, like the minimum starting bid for Sal? What would it be?
Boy, this is tough here, man.
You know what, Marianne?
She might be able to help us here.
Chalk me up, Marianne.
The minimum starting, does the minimum starting bid, is it different for everybody, or does it all start at the same?
It all starts at $50, but we're doing things a little bit differently this year. During the VIP meet and greet, the bidders are going to have the opportunity to pre-bid on the guys.
Okay.
So I can kind of put my mark on Sal. If I'm talking to him, finding that he's pretty cool, I can say, you know what, I want to start the bids at $150.
Gotcha.
So that everybody has to either meet or exceed me from that point on. Last year, the guys ranged from anywhere from $180 to about $700.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
$700. Dan, that wasn't you, was it?
All right. So Sal, good luck on Saturday, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
And what I like is that you guys are adventurous. You're doing it for a good cause. It all benefits the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Now, let's bring in Dan. All right. Dan was known as Funny Man Dan when we did our blindfolded blind date. You are like a career bachelor.
He finds them. He finds where these things are going on, and he just joins.
There is nobody out there trying harder to hook up than you.
The thing is like in these hard economic times, who can date for free anymore? In all honesty, there's no benefit to it. You can't write it off as a tax thing. Whatever. Some people want to call me the Capital Region George Clooney. It is what it is.
I think more of the Capital Region's George Costanza.
Oh, beautiful. That's wonderful. I just heard my bidding drop. I just heard it drop.
No, I love
instantly.
you.
I think you're more like
That's
you're
great.
George Clowney, I think.
When's your comedy show, Brian? This is beautiful. I love
In this room.
I try. So now here's the thing, and listen, you're an awesome dude, Dan.
Thanks.
And I'm only kind of joking with you.
Yeah.
But we truly thought that we made a love connection. We did our blindfolded blind date. Dan was one of the first emailers in, just like I'm sure he was for you, Marianne. He was one of the first people through.
I've been waiting year round.
So we listen. We go on this blindfolded blind date. And we set Dan up with this awesome girl, Stephanie.
She was great.
And they have all of these things in common, right? They totally hit it off. And then we have the reveal the next morning on the show. I'm going to play audio from the reveal when the blindfolds come off and they finally have an opportunity to see each other.
Right?
This is why we were...
Because they hit it off so good at
It
dinner
seemed
while
like
they were
it.
blindfolded.
So listen to this, Dan, and then tell me what the hell happened.
What went wrong?
All right, here's me asking Stephanie, once the blindfolded came off, what was your impression of Funny Man Dan? Here's what she had to say.
I had like a different picture in my head. I knew he had black hair, but I didn't know he was so cute.
You think he's handsome? You find him handsome?
Yeah, he really is.
Good. And you guys hit it off.
We made so much. Yeah.
Awesome. It sounded like she really... I know that was only 4 seconds. But it felt... And we had a few text exchanges after that or whatever. What? Did it just not...
Just very, it's, when's the auction again? I'm sorry.
Why don't you come back on the show Monday and explain?
So she won't be at the auction on Saturday?
The thing is, we tried meeting up. We still keep in contact. Like I heard from her earlier this week, actually. She saw my Racino commercial, which is now airing. I'm the funny or lucky shirt guy, which is
is that
are?
okay?
yeah,
Awesome.
that's me. Well,
Okay.
He's kind of a big deal.
So
Yeah,
that's
such
why
a
she
big
hasn't
deal.
called you since.
Pretty much. Have you seen people in those things? They're way too happy, and that's me now. Like I just got off parole or something. I don't even know. Like
Stephanie just texted me, by the way. She bid $400 on sale. Sorry, Rossi. So we'll see what happens.
Bidding on sale.
so bad.
Marianne, if our listeners, and I know that we've got thousands of female listeners, single, just looking to have a good time, grab your girlfriends and come to Vapor if they want more information. What's the website and the Facebook again?
Sure. It's facebook.com/AFSP for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention Bachelor Auction. And then you can also, if you're not on Facebook, you can also email us at bachelors4acause@gmail.com.
I love it.
I love it. This is going to be great.
Awesome. Actually, I'm just kidding. Stephanie did $700 on a date with Chris. I didn't know. That's why. You had no shot.
That would actually help. Listen, in this, look, you know what? There's a lot of pressure out there. And you know what? In this day and age, what celebrity couples make it anymore? You know what I mean? With TMZ and the
You're right.
Fly Morning Rush, there's just too much pressure, you know?
7:43. We'll come back after a
you're a
break.
good
Have a
sport.
great event on
Thank you.
Saturday. Thanks for being a great
Thank
sport.
you.